Okay, all right, we're back. Today, as you might have noticed, we're going to do actually a new version of this. We're going to do a shorter version. The reason we're doing a shorter version is because we now have a website. And if you look underneath today's video, there'll be a link to the website and you can see all of the exercises and so much fun. So you can enjoy yourself all day long on that website. Several reasons we've done this. I thought one reason was maybe you guys, really long YouTube video is not really maybe your thing. You guys, I know, have the attention span of this guy here. So we're trying to do it a little bit shorter, just going with the vocabulary and then the readings, okay? So today, happy. This is today's topic, happiness. Happiness, of course, everybody wants to be happy, everybody's trying to be happy. I think happiness has got a lot to answer for because it actually causes a lot of misery. People in the effort to be happy end up being less happy than they are. One thing I read, not sure if it's true, but think about this. If you ask yourself, am I happy? That tends to be a real buzzkill because you think, am I happy? Nah. That's what happens. Anyway, banging on. Here we go with today's vocabulary. Okay, you see how quick this is today. All right, so today's vocab, as you'll now know, because you'll have looked at the website and you're really enjoying this, it's embedded in there and it's all looking so slick. You'll now know that you've got the vocab there. And so anyway, today's vocab words, which I think are not too bad. This one here, always got my finger in the way, heart to heart. Heart-to-heart talk is, of course, a very, very honest, open-hearted, frank talk with another person. Another one, next, here we go, snappy today, very slick. For its own sake, to do something for its own sake. Now, for example, if you're studying this for its own sake, you're studying it because it's just to your advantage. It's a good thing to do. So you're just doing it not because of something else, but because of that thing. So you're doing it for its own sake. Next one, last one. Fly off the handle. Now, if you saw yesterday's superb episode 4 of this series, you'll have seen my reading in which did the reading from Edgar Allan Poe. You have this crazy guy and he's mad and he gets angry. Getting angry, flying off the handle. But I'm not getting angry today because today we're talking about happiness. And today we've got this reading. I don't know if you've looked at it and you'll think, well, Gavin, I've looked at the reading, but there seems to be a reading A, a reading B, a reading C, and a D. There's 4 different people. How are you going to handle that? Well, we're going to handle that very, very simply because we've got 4 different professors here. It says we asked 4 psychologists for their advice on how to be happy and, equally importantly, how to avoid being unhappy. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be Professor A, and then I'm going to go and get in Professor B, and then Professor C is going to come in, and you can follow the sequence here, right? Obviously, because of the limitations we have at the moment, I'm afraid our diversity count, our quota is not that good. But anyway, we do what we can with what we've got. Okay, so I'm going to be Professor A. Are you ready? Oh, something's fallen on the floor. Okay. Professor A, there has been a lot of research which shows the importance of physical health in avoiding anxiety and depression. The mind and the body are highly interconnected. We can all make fairly easy changes in our lifestyle to include more exercise, healthier eating, getting enough sleep, being exposed to sunlight, and so on. Research into exercise has found that it is possible, though, that it has a positive impact on mood. Physical activity stimulates the release of those endorphins in the brain to produce the feel-good factor. Sleep is vitally important for children and adolescence to help concentration levels. A good night's sleep also stops people being bad-tempered and flying off the handle. Okay, that's great, yeah? Now we're gonna get Professor B. Professor B, could you come in? Professor, come on. He's a bit shy. I'm gonna get him. One moment, please. Hello, I'm Professor B. Now, having good relationships is a big part of being happy. In one study, most happy people were found to have strong ties to friends and family, and they made sure they spent time with them regularly. You also need at least one person who you discuss personal feelings with, called self-disclosure. Just one person for a heart-to-heart is enough, together with a network of other relationships. It's not enough to have lots of friends just to do things with or chat to about music or football. That deeper connection is all important. Some people need to learn how to listen effectively to others in order to develop stronger relationships. Well, Professor B, thank you. Now it's time for Professor C. Professor C is shy as well. Just please, excuse me for one moment. I'm just going to get him. Come on, Professor C. Hi, I'm Professor C. I can't read a thing. I would recommend being completely immersed, okay, I'm gonna do this, in a pleasurable activity, sometimes called experiencing flow. The activity could be anything from doing judo to painting a picture to playing chess. Typically, the activities require a certain amount of skill and are challenging, but not too challenging. If you are experiencing flow, you lose track of time and are immersed in the present moment. You find the activity rewarding for its own sake. People who spend time doing high flow activities, high flow, I like that, feel more long-term happiness than those doing things that, like just lounging around, chatting online. Well, Professor C, thank you very much indeed. That was very good. Now we finally get up to, oh, he's shy too. I better go and get Professor D. Okay, let's see. Professor D, come on. Oh, come on, you don't need to wear that. You do? Oh, please, you look stupid. Hello, I'm Professor C. Make like Superman. Discover what your unique strengths and virtues are, and then use them for a purpose which benefits other people in your community. People who play to their strengths, e.g. curiosity or persistence, or virtues, e.g. justice or humanity, and use them in different ways and in different situations, are happier than those who focus more on their weaknesses. In other words, focus on the positive, not the negative, and be true to yourself. Studies in different countries have shown that people who do this report higher levels of well-being. There we go. Now, I hope today it wasn't too long, and I hope today you've learned a little bit about happiness, and I hope by the end of all of the lessons from the website, you're a little bit happier. Thank you. Goodbye.